So feel free to, zoom in, out, whatever you need to do, play with it so you get comfortable. All right, folks, we welcome you to Douglas, Arizona. I'm Todd Ryan, along with Brian Hunter, joining me right now here in Douglas at the Cochise County Fairgrounds for amateur boxing at its best. Brian, thank you so much for joining us today. And what a turnout we have here. Maybe you can pan the camera a little bit and show the turnout a little bit of the folks here as well.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it's very difficult to find a seat over here at the fairgrounds.
Oh, now what fight was this? We just missed this one, Brian.
So this is Braden Hernandez from Team. Well, we just heard it. So Zachariah Garza from Sonny's Boxing Gym in Tucson. He was up against Axel Baranda Fernando from Team Mexico. And it looks like Sonny took the victory on a decision. It was a split decision. It was a really good matchup.
Yeah, and we were watching the match all the way through, and a lot of energy between both fighters, but the American fighter, the one in blue, representing USA anyway, he just landed more.
He had a lot more patience. We saw a lot of haymakers coming from Fernando, a lot of wild swings, and when he missed, this young man from Sonny's Boxing Gym just connected, and it was just he won this on points just because he connected more.
What is the tally now? They build this as USA versus Mexico. Brian, where do things stand right now?
Well, right now, after 14 bouts, we have USA in front with 8 wins, where Mexico has 6 wins. So ahead, but not ahead by much.
So real close contest event here. Good matchups with this very first Douglas event. And we met the mayor just a few minutes ago. Maybe he'll come over and join us and talk, but the mayor of Douglas.
Yeah, he's saying that this is going to be a biannual thing, that we're going to do this a couple of times a year. He wasn't sure when it was going to happen again, but he was thinking sometime in the fall, around maybe October-ish, maybe when it's a little bit cooler outside, and have it as an outdoor event the way it was planned for today. Today it was an outdoor event planned, but we're indoors. We've got the air conditioning. We're happy about that.
All right. Now, who do we have next year?
So right here, representing the USA, we've got Andres Encinas. He's not attached to any particular gym. I saw him warming up earlier, and he's going to be taking on Christian Cruz. And this is interesting because Christian Cruz, who's representing Mexico, is actually being coached by JL Boxing Academy. So that's a little bit confusing. This is the bantam weight class, which is the 80-pound weight class. And let's see how these youngsters do.
And which one is red and which one is blue at Team USA and Mexico?
So right now, Mr. Encinas is in blue. He's representing the USA. And in red, we've got Cruz for JL Boxing Academy, but Mexico.
And what weight class is this, Brian?
So this is bantamweight, about 80 pounds.
I was going to say, they look pretty small.
Yeah, they're young.
But the mayor was telling us, Brian, that they're trying to revive boxing, in Douglas more and for Cochise County. There actually is going to be a new boxing gym that will be taking over in Douglas, coming to Douglas in the next couple of months.
And you know what? That's always a great thing to see. Another thing for kids to do, something for them to focus on. It's good for them. It's healthy. And in each boxing gym, it fosters teamwork. Even though it looks like an individual sport, each of the gyms, they come together as a team and they work with each other.
So good things happening for Douglas and Cochise County. And in this young matchup so far, we've got round 1. Team USA in blue, Mexico in red. And I guess so far it kind of seems like it's sort of evenish. Although a flurry of punches by Team USA landing in this last few moments of the round.
And that'll be the end of the round. They seem to be pretty evenly matched here.
If you had to give a round to which fighter, which would it be?
Oh, it would be Team Mexico right now. He's been moving around quite a bit.
So Mexico, you'd give the first round to.
Yeah.
In red.
Yes. Right now, Andres, Mr. Encinas, he seemed a little bit timid coming out, but I think he's going to, once the first round jitters are out, I think you're going to see some more out of him. I was watching him warm up earlier, and, sometimes with a young kid, earlier fights, you got to get that confidence up, and I think we're going to see some more out of him this second round.
USA versus Mexico, Part 2, live from Cochise County Fairgrounds in Douglas. Brought to you in part by Ed Morse Automotive Group. Cochise County is now backed by Morse. Round number 2 underway. They're going at it strong right now, Brian. Good, strong start to the round.
Yep, they're both coming out pretty quickly, just throwing hammers at each other and connecting.
I believe we did have one knockout or knockdown with what I was told earlier.
We've had some standing 8 counts that I've seen.
Jeff Davenport did the coverage, the first half of coverage to kick it off. And Todd Ryan along with Brian Hunter joining me right now for live coverage here. It's exciting to have boxing in Douglas, Arizona, and starting this exciting amateur boxing event, which is going to be now on a regular basis.
Yes, and we were talking about how this is USA versus Mexico, but being so close to Mexico, you're going to see a lot of situations where we have fighters collaborating. You have people coming north of the line to get some training at boxing gyms here in Arizona. And a lot of these folks, even though they're facing each other and technically they're from different countries, a lot of them know each other, especially now with social media and stuff like that. That'll be the end of the second round.
They were really going at it there.
Yeah, they were. They were.
And they both seem to be landing.
They're both landing, and they both have stamina. I don't see them really breathing heavy.
Yeah.
These young guys, they're in shape. It's great to see that.
I long to be 80 pounds again, Brian.
Of course.
Well, maybe not quite that skinny.
It's a long time to remember 80 pounds ago.
I think I need to lose 80 pounds.
Yeah.
Maybe that's more like it.
I'm with you on that. I'm definitely with you on that. And you see the coaches talking to them, and I love seeing coaches working with the youth with something that they love. This is terrific.
Yeah, what a great atmosphere here today. We're inside. It was supposed to be outside, but they moved it in as we were talking to the mayor because of the extreme heat.
Yep, and that's great preparation for contingencies by the City of Douglas and the Douglas Fair Commission.
This is the final round. These are, I want to say, 1 minute and 30-second rounds,
yes.
Brian?
Yes. 1 minute, 30 seconds.
And they're 3 rounds. They get 3 rounds each.
Yep, and right now, these two it looks like they're just going to pound it out to the end.
Well, they probably, both of them know it's close. So somebody's got to win this round out and score a lot of points. And I think this round will determine the winner.
Yes.
But these kids got to be, I want to say, 10 years old, 12?
Yeah, couldn't be more than 12 years old. But you can see a lot of discipline on their part. A lot of hard training. And they're clinching right there.
Man, they are, wow. Looking at the determination on their faces.
They want it, and they want it bad. And that's what it's all about.
Oh, yeah. Giving it their all.
Yeah, and we're going to see towards the end of this round, they're going to just start swinging away. No fear on either of their part. And that's the 10-second marker. We're almost done here.
They're going at it, Brian. A flurry here in the last 10 seconds.
And that's it. And then touching gloves, give a good sportsmanship.
Yeah, and we've seen a lot of good sportsmanship today. You were commenting on that earlier, that you were real impressed.
Yes, definitely. The boxers socializing with each other after the matches. You know, even though there's a border, you know, between Arizona and Mexico, a lot of the similar culture, similar background, and of course the love for the same sport.
All right, now if you were to guess, blue for America, Team USA, or red for Mexico, which one won this fight?
So I would go with USA on it, only because I've seen some of the shots. Some of the shots were harder. That doesn't always win matches, though. You can hit someone harder, but not have as much points.
I think I'm going to go with you on it. I'm going to go with Team USA in blue winning this one as well. We'll see what the judges decide.
And we're just waiting for the judges' decisions now.
The last match, did they say it was a split decision? Is that what they?
Yes,
they
the last
did?
match was a split decision, and I wouldn't be surprised if this was a split decision as
me
well.
neither. Yeah, I was going to say.
They were just hammering away. Computers are better than the eyes to count the amount of punches that we saw. And what I also like is clean fights that we're seeing here.
Had a tremendous afternoon. We have seen several split decisions. That's how good they are, and it's due to those great managers and trainers they have. Congratulations to all the managers and trainers. Here we have a split decision. And the winner from the blue corner,
And there you have it, split decision. Andres Encinas, unattached to any particular gym, taking it over Christian Cruz, who, even though he's on Team Mexico, he's working with JL Boxing Academy. But a great fight on both of them. And you could see young man Cruz earned a shiner there.
Yeah, and yeah, he did. And again, another split decision.
Yep, another split decision.
But I guess we're better at judging boxing than I initially thought we would be.
I guess so, yes.
So far, we're
2 for 2 so far, I think.
2 for 2. Oh, shit.
And as of right now, the tally, we've got 9 wins for USA and 6 wins for Mexico at the event.
And the mayor was telling us, Brian, that they started out with 30-something matches and ended up with, I thought he said 18, was it?
Yes, 18 matches.
And the reason that they were whittled down to 18 from 30-something is because some of the fighters didn't make their weight. And then their age was off in some cases. Is that what the mayor said?
Yeah, that is what he said. And you know, part of the thing is you've got to make the weight, and making the weight can be very difficult in some of these situations. So especially when they're older, you know. And then you have the differences. Of course, you don't want to have an adult versus a child.
Yeah.
Who, you know, a child could be 17 years old, but rules are rules, and so they want to keep everything in line, keep everybody safe, and of course, fair is fair. You got to make the weight.
Thank you to our sponsors at Morse Automotive Group, Cochise County is now backed by Morse. Now, this is going to be a little bit more confusing because both fighters have red tops. And
So we have Angel Coronado representing Team Mexico in the red quarter.
okay, so he's completely red in the red trunks.
Right. And then we have, so we got Francisco Diaz Moreno Aztlan. Now he's got the red shorts, or the red shirt, but the black shorts.
But he does have the blue
But he does have the blue gloves representing USA.
So in this particular match, think of the blue gloves as USA and the red gloves and red as Mexico.
You know, that's a good point. And they're in the 154-pound weight class.
I don't think that was planned, I suspect, but it worked out that way.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Yeah.
We'll take it. And, you know, and even though they're 154 pounds,
Okay, so it's 154.
these are youngsters. This is a youth male boxing match. So these are teenagers, these are kids. So I'm looking forward to see how these kids do.
If you had to guess the age, I want to say 16.
16 or 17 is what we're looking at on each of them. I don't have anything here that says how old they are, but that's my best guess. They're under 18 years old, so we're going to go with 16, 17 years old.
All right, folks, it's 3 rounds, 1 minute, 30-second rounds. Team USA with the blue boxing gloves, and they're coming out
They're
strong.
firing away.
USA is getting some good punches in right away.
Both of them very aggressive. Oh, Team Mexico backed into the corner. Finds his way out. And he's coming out swinging. But finding himself in the corner again. He's got to stay out of that corner. And we're seeing Coronado. He's using a peekaboo style at first. Now he's coming strong. Both boxers trading shots. They've kind of settled down a little bit. I think he may have ran out of a little bit of gas. What I noticed about Team Mexico, he's ducking his head a little bit, and he's also finding himself in the corner quite a bit. But now he's coming out swinging.
Landed a few there.
Yeah, he sure did. 10 seconds to go in this first round.
I think, Brian, I have to give, from my watching, round 1 to Team USA in the blue gloves on that one. But Mexico in the red, you know, had a few moments there, too, as well, but I think I give the edge to USA at this in round 1.
I'd give the edge to USA, although I could see that Team Mexico, he's not hurt in any way. He's got to not get himself caught up in the corner, and he's trying to find some body shots, so he's ducking his head a little bit, but that's making himself kind of vulnerable to the haymaker while he's doing that. He protects himself well with that peekaboo style, and here we are, round 2.
And both fighters now have really, truly so-called felt each other out, so to speak.
Yes.
And so sometimes that second and third round is where you can win it all.
Absolutely. Both boxers kind of swinging away. Team Mexico, he's ducking. He's trying to find his way in there. He wants to get some body shots in.
Team Mexico in all red gloves. USA in blue gloves, dark shorts.
And USA just connected with a right hand pretty good. And again. But then again, Coronado, coming right back. Mexico dropped his hands heading back towards those ropes. He can't be doing that. Got to protect yourself at all times. And there he is up with the peekaboo. Team Mexico getting a little bit of warning, watching the low blows.
Can't do that.
And there's the signal. 10 seconds left in this round. And they just started going at it hardcore. Ooh, good connection for Team USA to finish the round.
Now he's holding his head on that. That must have stung him a bit.
Yeah, that was a good clean shot. Right to the cheek.
A good round. I think maybe because of that big cut at the end there, I tend to give it to Team USA on this round as well.
Yeah, we're going to see after that last shot how Team Mexico is going to come out for that final round, how aggressive he's going to be after that, whether or not that shot hurt him. It doesn't appear that it did, though. I mean, I'm sure it stung at the beginning, but it looks like he's had the time to shake that off.
This is the final round, the third of three. These are 1 minute, 30-second rounds. USA versus Mexico, live at the Cochise County Fairgrounds in Douglas, Arizona. I'm Tom Ryan along with Brian Hunter. Our coverage brought to you by Ed Morse Automotive Group.
Oh, and it almost looked like Team Mexico's mouthpiece went flying out. Oh.
I don't see it on the ground.
No, he still has it. He still has it.
Yeah, I don't see it on the ground.
But they traded shots pretty good there.
They both probably sense that it's close enough where they got to do something in this round.
Yep, they've got to. One of them's they've got to show some dominance. Oh, Team USA just connected with a real good shot in the corner, but Mexico's coming right back out.
Yeah, because Mexico knows that he got some points on that one. So he's going to have to.
He's going to have to make something happen if he wants to survive this bout. He keeps ducking in, though, trying to get them body shots, but makes him vulnerable. And he's both boxers now at the center of the ring. Slowing down a little bit on both of them. Just under a minute left. Team Mexico measuring. Both trading shots. 10 seconds to go in this bout. And Team Mexico found himself in the corner. And that'll do it for the fight.
Well, this matchup is over. And I will go with Team USA on this one as well.
Yeah, I will as well. I think he clearly showed some dominance. Definitely hits harder, which oftentimes points are counted by the amount of shots, but then again, when someone gets hit harder, sometimes they just can't get off as many shots going forward in the fight.
And what weight class is this again, Brian?
So this is the 154-pound weight class. For youth male.
And this is match number
17. And we're waiting for the judge's decision. Coronado from Team Mexico is pointing to himself, expecting a victory.
Para mí, que he visto una box, efectivamente es muy difícil definir quién gana la votación. Señores y señores, tenemos otra decisión dividida, split decision.
And another split decision.
In the blue corner,
Team USA winning another split decision. Personally, I would have gone with USA unanimous decision.
Yeah.
However, not taking anything away from Angel Coronado, he fought a good fight.
All right, what is the scorecard read now between Team USA and Mexico?
Well, let's see. Well, I have it as maybe that was the 16th fight, not the 17th fight. I have it 10-6 USA at this point.
And we have, by our count, 2 fights left.
Yes. So this one coming up, we got the Pee-wees. They're 9 and 10 years old. This ought to be a lot of fun. And then we have, to finish it out, we have an elite male match, which is your heavyweights, 198 pounds plus.
So we're going to go from the Pee-wees to the heavyweight.
All the way, yep.
One extreme to the other.
One extreme to the other.
What's the weight class on these?
You know, I'm not seeing, it looks like 80 pounds, actually, yeah. 80-pound weight class.
That looks about right.
So it's basically, they're bantamweights, and they're kids, which is great.
All right, go ahead and announce who we have here, Brian.
So, representing Mexico, we have Julian Franco.
Is he in red?
He is in red, and he's representing Robles Gym. He is on the Mexico side, but it seems like he's with a specific gym the other boxers are not affiliated with. And then we have Remy Reyes from JL Boxing Academy representing the USA.
In blue.
In blue.
Both of these fighters look determined.
Yep.
Great turnout. The mayor of Douglas, who we ran into, was so happy that so many people came out to support this first ever boxing experience here in Douglas.
Yes, it's been a great turnout. Such a good turnout, they're talking about doing it again in the fall, making it twice annual. So these youngsters have come out swinging.
Ooh.
Okay, Team USA getting a little bit of warning to not let any of the shots go south. But he's got Team Mexico backed against the corner now.
Team USA in blue being the more aggressive one so far.
He keeps putting the pressure on, holding them up against the ropes and in the corner. They're back into the center of the ring now. And even though they're young and you see, a lot of swinging, it's nice to see these youngsters are still using sound boxing fundamentals.
Ooh.
Big shot right before the bell for Team USA.
Yeah, landed a good jab there in the face before the end of the first round.
And I clearly see an advantage to Team USA in this round. Clearly, he was more aggressive, keeping the pressure on the entire time. Not really letting Team Mexico get much of anything started.
Thank you to our sponsors, Ed Morse Automotive Group. Cochise County is now backed by Morse. SSVEC, serving our community. Seniors helping seniors. Their caregivers are seniors themselves. Go to southernarizonaSHS.com. Desert RV in Huachuca City, aiming to build a community that surpasses RVs. Check them out at desertrvcenter.com. This is round 2, set to get underway right now. 1 minute, 30-second rounds.
And right away, both boxers coming out very aggressive. For the most part, both boxers going for headshots. Not seeing much as far as body shots are concerned. But that's typical of a youngster wanting to punch your opponent in the face, I would say.
Yeah. Well, trying to rattle them.
Sure, absolutely.
Get them off base.
Team USA continuing to put the same pressure. Team Mexico trying to clinch a bit, pulling them in. Ref makes them break apart. Team Mexico, good job of getting himself off the ropes a moment ago. But he keeps finding himself against the ropes various times throughout this match. Team USA, Reyes, he just keeps on putting the pressure on.
Yeah, he's relentless. Continues to just come at his opponent. I don't know where he gets all his energy from.
Yep. 10-second mark. Ooh, connected right in the face there. Team USA. And that'll end the second round.
Well, I'll give that one to Team USA as well.
Yes.
So far, the more aggressive fighter.
Definitely more aggressive. Definitely connecting with a lot of shots. Keeping the pressure on. And yeah, I don't know where these young men get the stamina from.
Well,
it's great conditioning.
I guess for starters, they're 12 years old.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
I mean, we'll start there.
Here you go.
Yeah, well, this actually incentivizes me, Brian, to get back into the gym and start working out again.
Ditto.
I don't think I'll be doing boxing, though.
No.
Probably stay away from that. My head is already ringing day in and day out as it is.
There you go. We get enough from those years of having headphones on our heads and the ears ringing.
All right, this is the final round, Brian. Team USA in blue, Mexico in red. These are the final 2 matches of the night, the day. Oh my goodness, he's going to fall over. I was going to say he was going to fall right through the...
Well, he's going to fall right through the ropes. Both boxers getting all out, seeing more aggressiveness from Team Mexico, knowing that he's got to do something. And Team USA still pouring on the pressure. Mexico finding himself against the ropes again. A lot of time on the ropes in the corner. He's got to find his way out of there. He needs to be moving side to side a little bit more to get himself out of those situations, like he just did.
Yeah. These are scrappy youngsters.
10 seconds to go in this bout. Team Mexico needs to do something now. And he is. He's swinging away. And that'll do it for the match.
There you have it, match 17 of the day, USA versus Mexico. And Brian, I'm going to give this one to USA again.
Absolutely. And I don't think this is going to be a split decision. I think this will be unanimous.
Well, the last 3 or 4, which is it, have been split decisions, right?
Yes. Yes, they've all been split decisions.
But I agree with you. I find it hard to believe that this is going to be a split decision.
And they still have energy. Look at them going around the ring, stomping.
I guess that's their way of thanking the judges. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. With each step.
And here we go as we await the decision. But yeah, they're still dancing around. That 12-year-old energy.
And while we wait and share with you the winner of this last fight, we do have some special recognitions that we would like for you to stay with us. Quédense con nosotros porque vamos a dar reconocimiento al la mejor pelea y al mejor peleador. Señoras y señores, el ganador de esta pelea en decisión unánime de la esquina azul,
And as we suspected, Team USA in blue declared the winner and showing great sportsmanship, all of these young athletes today here in Douglas.
Absolutely, that was a clear decision. It was told in Spanish, so I can't really tell you if it was a split decision or unanimous.
Yeah.
However, it looked unanimous to me.
Yeah. Well, I think we're down to our final matchup, at least by our score sheet or roster sheet. Sir, is this the final match coming up next?
No, we're all done.
Well, we're done right now? Oh, we're done now.
We're done now.
We're absolutely done. That's it?
That's it.
Okay. The mayor is going to say a few words, I think, possibly.
We have also a dignitary with us. The city manager of Douglas, Ana Urquijo. Thank you so much for supporting this great event in boxing. Thank you, city manager.
Let's find out, because let's try to find her. Mr. Mayor, come over and talk to us when you're done. Okay, yeah, thank you.
So we have this first award for the best boxer of today's event, the Mejor Peleador. We're going to award him the USA Boxing WBC mini belt. Joining us.
An absolutely amazing event. I guess that is it for
So we have with us the Arizona
today's event.
USA Boxing President.
Team USA ends up winning.
Reyes. Give him a round of applause for the great job he did. And the award goes to, from JL Boxing Academy, Christopher Grupo. and receiving his behalf is the manager and trainer.
Which was the one that's here for Michigan?
And when the mirror comes over, take off your microphone. You just go.
Another award.
Handing out some awards right now. It's hard to hear for me what exactly they're handing out. Maybe, Brian, you can hear better than I. But a tremendously successful event wraps up here at the Cochise County Fairgrounds. And they're going to have some entertainment now, Brian, I believe, coming up next. They've got a band playing, I believe, in just a few minutes.
Yes, this event is not over.
Special gift being recognized by USA Boxing Arizona is Carlos Flores from Team Mexico. We want to take this opportunity to thank not only the Secretary of University Boxing, but also WBC President Mauricio Suleiman, who could not join us today, but he did send a representative. Mr. Cesar Verduzco, any final words as a promoter?
Well, thank you very much for attending. I hope you have a great time. You enjoy it. And this is thanks to our mayor of the city of Douglas that he has unconditional support for this event. Mayor, thank you very much for all the support you have been doing for this beautiful city. I would like to ask the mayor to have a couple of remarks to do the closure of the event.
Thank you, everyone. This event was successful because of all of you. You're all invited here. This is going to be the first of many. So I want to thank all the fighters from Arizona, Texas, New Mexico, Las Vegas, and then all the boxers from Sonora. Están invitados aquí siempre. Tienen una casa aquí en Douglas. You have a second home in Douglas. Can't wait to see you next time. Thank you.
Nos quiero invitar a que vayamos a celebrar con el grupo formales, por favor.
Thank you so much. We want to recognize a very fine gentleman that are joining us from Nogales, the mayor of Nogales, Jorge Maldonado. Please stand up.
Well, Brian, this is the first boxing event that you've been to in Cochise County, I'm suspecting?
Yeah, this is the first time that I've gone to boxing in many
Amateur,
years.
and it is a sanctioned.
Yes, this is sanctioned by USA Boxing, and with all the rules and all the professionalism that you would get, which is terrific.
Yeah.
Which is great. And you know what? It was just as fun, or maybe even more fun, than going to a professional boxing match because of how much these boxers want it. How much training.
Absolutely.
When you're hungry, you perform well, and these people did perform well.
Well, the mayor skidded off. We'll have to talk to him another time, but
He's got a busy day.
Yeah. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage all day long here from the fairgrounds here in Cochise County and Douglas. And Jeff Davenport kicked it off, and we finished it off. Brian, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me. It was a lot of fun.
And folks, we'll be back again. And they're scheduled to do this again sometime in the fall. And we hope to be back again, bringing you our live stream coverage here on Cool FM Live. And as the mayor said earlier, when we were talking to him, Douglas, the city of Douglas, is going to have a new boxing, what do you call it, school in the city of Douglas.
And I think that's great that they could have an event like this that helps promote sportsmanship and let the community have a taste of what it's all about. And I think that'll, get a lot of support for that new venture.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you to our main sponsor, Ed Morse Automotive Group. Cochise County is now backed by Morse, and all of our sponsors in the post description of this video as well, too. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, for Brian Hunter, I'm Todd Ryan for Cool FM Live. Have yourselves a great rest of your Saturday. So long.